In every era of human innovation, there are inventions so simple, so deceptively small, that no one expects them to change anything. Yet somehow, they transform everything. Today, we explore 5 pieces of simple technology that shocked entire industries and shaped the world we live in. Our first invention? A single piece of bent metal. The paperclip, introduced in the late 1800s, was so simple that engineers thought it couldn't possibly matter. But it solved a universal problem, keeping information together. Factories exploded with demand. Offices reorganized. Entire filing systems were redesigned around it. And today, billions are produced every year. Sometimes the smallest piece of metal can hold the world together. Next, another tiny idea that reshaped fashion, travel, military gear, and modern life. The zipper. When first introduced, tailors rejected it. They preferred buttons. But during World War I, soldiers needed clothes and gear that could be secured faster. The zipper became essential overnight. Today, it's used in billions of products, from jackets to spacesuits. Sometimes innovation doesn't require genius, just a faster way to open and close things. Now we step into the invention that launched the entire digital age, the transistor. When Bell Labs introduced it in 1947, it was just a tiny electrical switch. But it replaced vacuum tubes that overheated, broke constantly, and filled entire rooms. With the transistor, computers shrank. Radios shrank. Eventually, microprocessors were born, and everything from smartphones to spacecraft became possible. One small switch turned on the modern world. A square. Made of black and white pixels. That's it. But the QR code, created in 1994, shocked industries by being simple, fast, free, and capable of storing massive data. It revolutionized inventory tracking, then payments, then marketing. And during the pandemic? It became the world's most used touch-free technology. A simple square changed the way we connect. Now, something simple in theory, but world-changing in practice. The lithium-ion battery. It took decades to perfect, but the idea behind it was simple. Make a rechargeable battery that stores more energy without weighing too much. It sounded basic. But this one invention unlocked laptops, mobile phones, drones, electric cars, and the renewable energy revolution. A simple chemical improvement reshaped global industries. Sometimes power comes from the smallest cells. Before USB, the world was chaos. Printers had one cable. Cameras another. Keyboards used ports that only worked if inserted correctly, usually after several tries. USB solved all of that with one simple goal. One port to connect everything. It changed computing forever. And when USB-C arrived, it became universal across laptops, phones, headphones, cameras, even some power tools. A simple connector unified an entire industry. Accidental brilliance. A weak glue designed by a 3M scientist was considered a failure. Until someone realized it made the perfect reusable sticky note. Today, Post-it notes are essential in offices, schools, studios, and tech companies worldwide. Sometimes the greatest innovations are happy accidents. What started as a mistake became a global tool for ideas. Sunlight. Cheap. Infinite. Everywhere. The solar panel took a simple idea, turned sunlight into electricity, and shocked the energy industry. For decades it was slow and expensive. But now solar is one of the cheapest forms of power on Earth. It powers homes, farms, satellites, cities, and entire nations. The simplest energy source is the one we already have above us. These inventions weren't complex. They weren't massive. They weren't flashy. They were simple ideas, executed brilliantly. And they shocked the world. So the next time you imagine the future, remember, you don't need $1 billion lab to change everything. Sometimes one good idea is enough.